Good morning, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people of this channel. It's Saturday. I have woken up, so I sound a bit husky, more husky than usual. I sound like I could read BBC News, so that's great. That's amazing. Today is Saturday, so Saturday is the day when all the fangirls come. Most people want to meet their favourite YouTubers or their favourite creators, so it's a day for them today. And I'm just going to take it chill. I'm going to take a chill morning. I was getting ready for bed, and I know certain mirrors are different, and that's really annoying, but for someone that might have body dysphoria or have bad body image issues or negative body image or eating disorders in general, seeing yourself in the mirror and not liking what you see can set off a whole range of things in your head. Could set off a whole diet mentality or anything, and I noticed it yesterday and I hate it. I hate it because I haven't felt body image in such a long time. I have dead legs, and if you've got bad body image and anxiety entwined, it can be really bad. It can get very bad, and you don't want to. The issue is that you should be around people so that you can be distracted, but you don't want to be around people, but then you revert back into your own head, and when you revert back into your own head, you start picking up on all the things you hate about yourself. I think that's why I did volunteering in the first place when I used to go to Summer in the City, is because I had something to do and it didn't make me revert back into my own head, essentially, when I was off shift. When I was on shift, I wasn't thinking about how I looked or how anxious I was thinking about the task at hand. Whereas now, if I'm alone, it's oh, this is a nice breather, I can do what I want, but at the same time, you're gonna get those thoughts because your brain hasn't got anything else to think about, and so it thinks about what you know, how big your boobs are, how big your stomach is, what does your butt look like, is everyone looking at you, and it's great. It's amazing, and I hate it. I got a lovely, lovely message though from Falcor because we finally met. We've been having a lot of Twitter interaction, but we haven't met, and we met up yesterday and it was really nice, and so hopefully get to meet each other again. He's just so lovely, he's just so warm, just so positive. It's just wonderful. Whatever happens today, you're coming along with me in this hotel, you're staying here. And if you ever are at Summer in the City and you do suffer with mental health, I think it's one of those places where you know you're not alone, and a lot of people do. Anxiety, yes, but also if you have bad body image and there's like diet mentality and all sorts going around your brain and your head, then just let you know that you're not alone. And sadly, a lot of people in society will feel the same way as you because it's the stuff we've been taught. And it's the stuff that we have been taught is gospel, but it's not gospel, it's the wrong gospel. It's the wrong book. We should be able to exist in our bodies without capitalist businesses trying to claim on us. Isn't that weird? We've gone from here's what I'm doing in Summer in the City to I hate big diet capitalist businesses. My life. Seeing if anyone's around, and if like no one's around, probably go back to my hotel room or probably walk along the dock, you know, that type of thing. Just being in tune with nature. If anyone wants to join me, they can, but yeah, it's just a case of I've already done the expo, and unless there's any, like if I meet any friends or anything, then that's okay. But if it's a case of I need to pull myself out of a situation with my mental health, I know that I have here. I'm gonna let you in maybe and do some yoga to strengthen everything out, shake everything out, hopefully give me some body image, some good positive body image, and no ED thoughts about what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat. Today it'll be really great. Okay, I'll catch you later, sweeties. You're in a different place now, but I've just written a postcard to my friend, but shh, she doesn't know. And I got one for myself, because I'm not consistent in where the camera goes, so you're going to have to live with this tea. Apparently this is my brand now, and I like it. It's a good brand. It's a good brand. Strong brand of Tetley tea. Oh, That was a poor joke, Ellie. Despite what I thought this morning, today has been really great. I've been surrounded by amazing people who know who I am, who sort of understand my introvertedness, who understand my anxiety-ness, and we all sort of get it and we all understand each other and we make jokes about it in a way that we get. It's so fun, and it makes you feel like you're loved and you're wanted. Well, not like you're wanted, that's probably another thing. I have never felt more myself than being around those people who accept who you are and allow you to be honest with how you feel and everything in between. There are times where you feel like when the conversation's sort of silent that you think it's your fault, but it's not your fault. A conversation sometimes needs to be silent. That's anxiety telling us things. I've been out at the pub, it is 10 o'clock, so it is an hour earlier than last night, which has been great. I have been chatting to new friends, talking about really important in-depth conversations. I've noticed how much I want in-depth conversations. I don't mean to, I apologise. I can be fun, I can be a lot of fun. Stan a good deep conversation about mental health and gender and sexual identity. I stan a good tea conversation. This is the Sitsi vlog that I thought I would never make, the very vulnerable and deep and emotional side to my story, to Ellie's Sitsi story, coming to a cinema near you. What a great film, raking the pounds of my slowly sad mental health. I haven't brushed my hair yet, so I look like a beautiful scraggly mess. But if you don't love me at my scraggly messiness, so today I feel brilliant. I feel so much better, and I think I know why. Mother Nature came a-calling. There is a lot. When you talk about your mental health, you want to talk about everything else in between. Today is the last day of summer in the city. This is Sunday, and it goes by so quickly. And my mental health has been all over the flipping shot. I do not like the fact, regarded, that Mother Nature and my mental health have been at a battle of wills with each other for most of this week. So today's the last day. It's a case of me just doing yoga, me picking up some products, some self-care products, some lunch, and walking around the expo, seeing if I can meet people for the last time before I go back home tomorrow. And it's all lovely, it's all that nice, lovely stuff. I'll probably see you tonight, and I hope that you are enjoying this backstage vlog of myself just talking. And I know my brain has gone, oh, it's no fun, we haven't gone into the expo hall, but we've made a decision that this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to talk about, and it's just me and you, and it's just the usual stuff that we talk about. So I hope that it has been useful and kind of informative about how I have felt. I don't always feel this way, but I hope it's a case of this is how I've felt about myself and how, you know, my brain has been through the past few days. And yeah, it's been quite shitty, but there have been some quite positive parts to it. And that's the thing that I have to learn, is that focus on the positives. I will see you very soon today. I've had a shower, hence why my hair is all in a bun and wet. Yes, I didn't stay very long this evening. My womb, we're getting ready for some pain on the train home. Yay! I'm going to enjoy that. I wanted to document and wanted to conclude this entire thing and talk about the weekend in general and what the weekend has taught me. I have not felt too great this year at Sitsi. This is the first time in 3 years that I haven't felt mentally great or mentally amazing. I have felt more tired, I felt more socially anxious and a little bit anxious. These are all the things I've felt. I have enjoyed today not being socially anxious or anxious around people, and just genuinely being myself and letting myself be around other people who like my weird quirky energy and want to support that and can bounce off that energy and find it great and funny and everything. I have given out all my postcards to people that I've met. All 6 of them have gone. My last one went to a creator that I value very highly in terms of just being quite sort of small-ish, and also just being a genuinely lovely person and just being lovely. And I gave my last one and they said how much it was a good idea for postcards, like to use them like that. And so I think I will do the same thing again, because it was a reason for me to go into Sitsi every day, even when I felt mentally bad. It was like, well, you know, you could meet some new people. And sometimes I did push my mental health too far. That is my own fault. I can only say that I did that. I'm a sucker. I'm terrible for not following my own advice. I think most of us can vouch for that. Those postcards were the thing that got me up and out of this hotel every day, because I wanted to give them to people and say, you know, how much. And it made a lot to me, because it made, you know, sense to me. I was making things for these people, just for people. I made it genuinely for people, and people picked them up when they wanted to. My conclusion is that summer in the city is how you make it, I think. Summer in the city is one of those things that, yes, you know, say what you will about it. We all have our opinions about these types of things, but in general, I think it's the people that you socialize with, and it's the coming together bit, and being with people and being with new people and talking so openly about subjects. I think Sitsi, yes, you can meet your favourite creators, you can go to the meet and greets, and you can have the wristbands, and you can have your pictures and the autographs of people that you admire and you look up to, and that's great and that's amazing. But there's also another side of Sitsi that I think doesn't get perhaps talked about. It's kind of still there in the underlying message, and it's been there for the 10 years that Sitsi has been running. And even though it's in the Excel now and it's in the convention hall, it is about people. It's about being with your friends and being with other creators who create content like you do. And it's a case of, I think, in the hype of it all, we might forget that. We can never forget that part of Sitsi, and we never should, and I think that's why Sitsi runs quite well. And it's important to assess your mental health at these things, and there can be a lot of people. It can be very overwhelming. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed making these videos, even if it sounds like I have been moaning my tits off. And you know what? It's a record of my mental health and how it has been feeling. And sometimes your mental health's a bit terrible, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows and pretty flowers and flags. It's sometimes quite moany and quite rain cloudy and a bit Eeyore and a bit, oh great, I am feeling terrible. This is amazing. I feel great. Like, you know, it's not that. It's you're more Eeyore than you're Tigger, essentially, if you want a little metaphor for it. So I hope that this has been interesting for you. It's another take of a Sitsi vlog, essentially. This is something for me to look on as well and go, oh, my mental health took a dip there and it took a dip there, and it's kind of perhaps raw and perhaps very vulnerable. I hope it has been very interesting, enlightening. Let me know in the comments below. As always, make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I post videos every Monday at 5 PM GMT when I can, and give the video a like should you want to like this video. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!